Hannes?
Hi, Hannes and Shukriya. This is Mo Madhuvanti from the elite group Zarfund. That this meeting today we call for urgent basis because we want to get the very rocket speed in the team. So we find that people has mere understanding how the team will moving and how to qualify. That's the reason I call this meeting today. So we supposed to have Leroy, you supposed to have Juraz and Tanja and Mario with Mira. Unfortunately,
Okay, we have Mirjana.
Okay, Mira is here. So this is good. I think people will be coming, but I prefer that time should be respected because everybody time is valuable. By any means, people is coming. It's an urgent and short notice meeting. We have to do it. We have to do it. So I have here Shukriya Ibrahim. I have Hannes Jordan, CEO of Zarfund. I have Mira Sabo or Mirzana. Let's start. Today, our agenda is to talk the qualification about the Zarfund Euro leg. So Hannes, I give you the opportunity, please. You can explain it to everybody and the recording will be going to everybody. I am putting all other in mute. When you need it, then I will put everybody. Now only Hannes gonna talk. Go ahead, Hannes.
Okay. Thank you, Mo. Thank you, everyone, for joining this meeting. Yes, as we had, the Euro Drive started with the idea because of European leaders that wanted to come on board, but they wanted a fast start because they will be bringing in quite a few people. But from my perspective, on launching this, I never had any idea to rely on any spillover. And I wanted to make that very clear from the start that people should not join if they expect spillover, because it might never happen. And I don't want people to just take up space in this drive and not do their own work. So the criteria for joining this drive from the start has been you have to upgrade immediately to at least level 3 and also have 2 people that will follow you and do the same. And they should be able to also get their 2 people, obviously, upgrade to level 3 at least from the start and do the same. So what we're going to do, we have to have some rules in place so that we keep on building this leg and it shouldn't stagnate. Now, for the next 48 hours, everyone has now 48 hours to either adhere to these rules, to upgrade to at least level 3, and bring in their 2 that will do the same. If you are not able to do that, then this leg is not for you. You should rather keep on recruiting in Zarfund with your current group, and you should do that anyways. But this drive is for leaders, active members in Zarfund, people that want to make a difference. And that's why we have to have these rules so that everyone knows that if they join this drive, that they have responsibilities. And that at least level 3 within the next 48 hours, and also have their 2 people do the same. Once the 48 hours has counted down, if you have not adhered to these rules of this drive, then you will be removed from this drive and placed elsewhere in the matrix where you can do whatever you want. You can either continue with that or you can just leave that position. Doesn't matter to us, because in this drive we want only active members. And that also puts the responsibility on the leaders to only find people that can do this. They have 24 hours in which to upgrade to level 3, and then they also have to have 2 people that will do the same. And what we also need in this is if your subscription payments come up for the 3 levels, you should be able to pay those, because you should be able to find money coming in, because this drive is only for serious builders. So it's important that you also follow the rules when paying for the subscription payments, so that you don't get removed if you don't do your subscription payments. So yeah, it's very basic, it's very simple in how this works, and so the rules are also very strict and very plain. If people don't adhere to these rules, then this drive is not for you. This is not, we don't want to play around. We are here to make money, and we're going to try and help as many people to do the same. We're not here to look at how full we can make this matrix. We are here to see how many active members we can have and keep on growing. And so that's the basic idea behind the Zarfund Euro team. That now, when the Euro team kicks in and they have more and more members joining, we might expect spillover. But as it is, we've grown much faster than the Euro team with the rules that we've put in place. So they're going to have to catch up to us before we can expect spillover. But if we stick with our rules, we will continue growing and growing and growing, and we never, ever need to look back and expect spillover, because that's a lazy man's way to build a matrix. All right.
Okay, thank you.
Are there any questions?
Yes, this is one important thing. This group should not have any gap, no hole, because this compensation plan 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64 should provide each and every person their qualified donation. That if there is a hole, then people miss their donation. That should not happen in this group at all. People do not need to be frustrated or look for, not to remind. So each and every one of us has to look for, okay, who is not, and do I have 2 people in first level? Do I have 4 people aligned in the second level? Do I have 8 people aligned? If that is how it grows, nobody will miss their donation. This is frustration, because people do not want to lose their donation. Now I give floor to Shukriya. Say something.
Hannes, I really appreciate you putting this into place. That's all I've been asking from day 3, because there are people coming in who are not adhering to the rules and regulations. So this is really nice that they understand they have 24 hours to upgrade to a minimum of 3 levels from their own pocket, bring their 2 people, and their 2 people also has only 24 hours from the time they come in. This is fantastic. One more thing I was going to ask was, now,
yes, if everyone sticks with the time. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Sorry,
go ahead.
go ahead.
No, you go ahead. It's okay.
You see, if everyone sticks with the timetable, you will never, ever have to take money out of your own pocket again.
Yes.
Agreed.
Because everyone, it will grow so fast because you only have 24 hours. And again, if you receive enough, you have 24 hours to upgrade. If I go to look at your account and you received enough and you didn't upgrade, then you're not adhering to the rules. So you need to follow up, and you need to stay active in the system and keep on upgrading. We want you to make money.
Agreed.
That's what we want. We want everyone to make money. And the only way we're going to be able to do that is if we follow strict rules and adhere to those rules. So it's important that everyone stick with the rules and that way we ensure that everyone can make money with this drive.
Because exactly, this is a foolproof program. If everyone upgrades within 24 hours, the other two upgrades within 24 hours, and it goes on. If everyone follows the 24 hours, only thing is the leaders understood, leaders upgraded literally to up to 4 levels. The others were just sitting there because there was no penalty, or they were not automatically removed. The regular Zarfund, if they didn't upgrade, they would be removed, no questions asked within 24 hours. But here we didn't have that. Now that we will implement that, this would be a fantastic team to be. And one more thing is, how do we prevent, no, it's okay. I was going to ask, how do we prevent from people putting people who don't come into it? It doesn't matter. Within 24 hours, if they don't upgrade to the entire 3 levels, not level 1, not just level 2, entire 3 levels, they will be removed. Then that's fine.
Okay, we have Juraz here. Let Juraz say something. Juraz, give you a heads up. We just discussed about that Euro leg, how we are going to deal with that, because people are coming and sitting down there idle. They are not upgrading to their level 3 within the 24 hours. So what precaution and what action we should take, that's what we are discussing. So now we want to hear from you, what is your vision and how you want to create the strategy.
Yes, thank you. I had already yesterday a big training with my team. I had 150 people from Czechoslovakia, and everybody have clear now. And I don't know, I only working with my people because I know my leaders. And I can speak only with my people. I don't know the other people from Germany. It must also communicate the other leaders. I can only talk and speak with people and leaders which I know. And yesterday I had already training, and everybody understand how to work, how to invite people, how to finish the business deal. Yeah, it was very nice. I had also the video from training from him. I can send you, but you will not understand.
Yeah, sometimes you do it in English, at least with us, so then our people, this part of the world, they can understand what you are talking and what is your strategy. That will be wonderful, because as a top leader above us, we need insightful information and training from you too. So this is the Euro leg. We are not looking forward to sit down idle, because we are looking forward to make money each and every day, and each and every person. It's not like I make money, that person is not making money. We want to ensure that we say 20 BTC in December, make sure that we accomplish that. So then we can produce the evidence to the world with the other big leaders who are waiting to see that if that Euro leg is working or not. So we can bring a lot more leaders with the full team if we can produce that, right?
Correct. So now we
Yes.
need to have these trainings. Hannes, how do we literally call, either do a group phone call or something when new people come in? Yes, leaders are bringing them in. We need to literally light some fire in their, so in their enthusiasm. We have to have some scheduled trainings and webinars where people are forced to attend at least 1 or 2 for the first 2 weeks, so they actually understand. Yes, the leaders would understand, but the rest of them, we need them to know how crucial the timelining is, and how crucial the upgrading is, and how crucial their 2 people have to follow the rules is. We are bringing in people, but they are not knowledgeable enough because they are jumping in with the excitement. Is there any way we could have some kind of mandatory attendance of 1 or 2? I don't know if it is possible, something to get this going, so we'll have educated leaders in this Euro leg.
That's actually a very good idea. And I think the way we should do it is to, I don't want to commit to every night. I'd commit to every second night for the next
Yes.
2 weeks, where we have meetings like this. I don't have a platform we can use.
Zoom is the best
I'm
platform.
not sure how many we can add on a Zoom meeting.
Up to 50, Hannes, up to 50 we could add on because we are paid members. But if you need us to increase it, we can, and I can make you the host. So you, not everybody needs to pay for it. I could pay for it and make you the host. We can have up to 500. But right now, I think we are okay because we're only 21 people currently.
Well, in my hosting is 250 people can,
okay. 50
can
to 250
here. That's not the question. The question is that when people sign up the right way, we should have daily basis training. That's why I propose that one training session I will run, one training session Shukriya will run, one training session Leroy will run. And this is how when people coming, they're not gonna be lag behind, not having any training, because that also one of the mandatory, if you can put it in there,
correct,
as a qualification that they must join the 24 hours meeting. Within the 24 hours, there will be a training session, either one, either with me or Shukriya or Leroy. So if it is mandatory, people has to follow that.
Okay, but yeah, you can actually just put that with the stuff that I already sent you.
Yes.
So you can just include that and put it out.
Perfect. And the leaders should I apologize. No, the leaders should have the names of the new people who joined and who attended. So that can be reported to whoever is going to remove them, not just paying the money, not just bringing their 2 people. They have to attend the training. That would be a full cycle. If one of them is removed, one of them is not adhered, then if we remove them, that is the reason. So this way we'll have, again, everyone following the rules and everyone knowing what is expected of them and their team.
Exactly. So
okay, no, that's good. The thing is to get committed people and to keep them committed, because all you need to do is find 2 people. That's all. Your only job. You're not supposed to cause spillover. You're not supposed to post your link all over the place. You are supposed to be very selective in the people that you bring on board, because that is the difference. It's not promoting like everyone else is doing online. This is meant to go and look for very specific kinds of people. And if you're a networker, you only know 2 people or more that fits that bill. So all you need to do is talk to 2 and tell them this is what this is about and see if they're interested. If any one of those are not interested, move to the next person. And you should be serious enough about this that you are able to do this in 24 hours. If you are not, we can stretch this to 48 hours. But I'm hesitant in that, because then people will you work with as much time that you're given.
Correct.
So before you join, you should actually already have your 2 people ready, and only once they are ready, then you should join and sign them up immediately if they again have 2 that can follow them.
Another thing can happen that could be, you can think about considering, if someone is joining right away but couldn't bring 2 people.
No exceptions, no exceptions. Do not make any exceptions, please.
Okay.
Please, no. Let's just leave it 24 hours to upgrade up to 3 levels. Bring your 2 people, or you will be removed to a different matrix. Please, once we make one exception, then we have to make the second exception, then the third one. No. Let's just leave with the rules. And the 3 rules they need to make is upgrade up to 3 levels, from their pocket, bring the 2 people and attend a webinar training session within 24 hours. Any one of them, they don't attend, no problem. They get moved to the regular Zarfund because that is what they are looking for.
At the same time, everybody, when they are joining, they should be added into the Facebook group. So all the files are there, all the videos are there available for them, because I created lots of files with the qualification, and Hannes, I will add this also, the qualification document you created, I will put it in the group. So then people will have access to everything, and immediately they have to be there.
Yeah, agreed.
And also another thing that executive, we are looking forward to create at least one executive team here who can, who will be deciding to make all the decisions and all those things. So Zuraj is here, Hannes is here, above me is Mario is there. So I would like to say that this is my proposal, Zuraj, that Zuraj, Hannes, Mario, me, Shukriya, Tanja and Leroy with Mira, if we can consider to have a executive committee, then often any problem, any decision we have to make, we can make within these people. How is that?
Oh, hold on. Leroy is calling me. 1 second. I think he messed it up. If you could stop the recording for 1 minute, my dear, just so.
Regarding that executive committee, I want to hear from Hannes and Zuraj. Hannes?
Sorry, yes, go ahead.
Okay, about the executive committee, the proposal I propose, how do you?
Yes.
Is it doable?
Sorry, you're breaking up quite a bit. I don't know what you're saying.
Okay. Am I breaking?
No, not for me.
Okay, Shukriya, go ahead. Say it.
Hannes, can you hear me clearly?
Go ahead.
Yeah, okay. What she was suggesting is that we should have an executive committee with Juraj, yourself, Mo, myself, Mario, Leroy, and Marjana, just because this way we can make the decisions we need to make as an executive committee. If you agree to that, we could form that and we could have regular meetings. The reason North America, especially Canada, is a fast growing group, but only thing is we don't have leadership and we don't have any training sessions for people to plug into. Like I had mentioned to you last time, we need to have that, and we need to have places where we could do trainings. As I said, I had a training with my Filipino people. Every single person, it was a physical training, every single person signed in. Webinars does not have that impact as much as, I apologize, as much as, oh, he wants to know the password, I apologize. Leroy is coming in. Webinars do have impact, however, it doesn't have as much impact as face-to-face. That's 2 parts. One is for the executive team to be involved, and 2, I would like to get these the meetings going so we can grow from 21 people to 2,100 people within a few months, I mean. Leroy, welcome.
Hi, Leroy. So, okay, Zuraj, we want to hear from you.
Sorry, I still can't hear what you're trying to say.
Oh.
Okay, let's hear from
I might
Zuraj.
need to write it out or get me on Skype and explain. But I got a little bit about the executive committee.
Okay,
and,
I'll send you on Skype.
Okay. But the idea about an executive committee sounds good.
Very good. Okay, Zuraj, are you ready to say something?
I don't know what is the committee. I don't know. You must explain everything.
Okay, let me explain it to you. That the decision maker board, okay? So among us, you are at the top. After you is Hannes, then Mario, then me. I have Supriya, I have Leroy, and then I'll bring also two new leaders, Tanja and Mira. We want to form a executive board, so then we can make decision from you to below the group.
My dear, there's a lot of background noise.
Yeah.
Okay, where the noise is coming. So
From
I know you have your other leg that is not for them. This is you and below us. Okay, this part we need the executive board and all the decision and everything. Like today we are making decision how to qualify the people, how to deal with them, how to motivate them. If we want to do the physical meeting, we want to do the webinar, because webinar should have the corporate standard. Everybody cannot make their own PowerPoint presentation and do the presentation. Webinar has to be approved from the corporate, so the corporate standard. The second thing is that if anytime any problem come or event we want to, because me and Shukriya has a big vision to bring Hannes in Canada. In those cases, we have to make a decision and all those things. So the executive board will make the decision in this respect. So we also have Leroy join with us. I want Leroy unmute and say something.
Before that, I got the message from Hannes. He has given the go-ahead for the executive committee. So right now I am texting him asking for a corporate PowerPoint presentation so we can arrange locations for our physical presentations.
Okay, PowerPoint presentation is in the back office. That's not a problem because
no. It's for elite. We don't have one.
Okay, so he can create that one. Now, Leroy.
Well, guys, I'm in a really noisy cafe right now, so I can't chat on the what's it called, on the messenger.
Okay.
Put them on the iPad, but I didn't catch anything. I've literally just come on, so I'm not sure what has been discussed already. But obviously, the concerns, I probably don't want to repeat the concerns that I have, which is people already just not doing anything. So I'm sure you've already spoken about that and the way forward. I've not seen I've seen some messages being popped up on Skype, but I've been out on meetings all day and I'm making my way home. So I'm a bit out of the loop, you know what I mean?
Okay, because you have noisy backgrounds, I would say that you mute it. We are recording. From the recording, you will hear everything, what we decided. In absence of you, still we did not have Mario, but we will produce it for everybody. So thank you all for today's session, and I really appreciate that we made it in a short notice. It was very urgent to call everybody because I don't want to see that the group is sitting down idle and no one is making money. I know Shukriya is so excited and so hardworking leader that she has a vision to bring like thousands of people into the system, and she is stuck. So now is relieved that we have the system plugged in, everybody active, and
Okay.
all the leaders are here. Move on first. That's all.
Hannes was saying something more. Hannes, go ahead.
Hannes?
Okay, I still only get bits and pieces of what you're trying to say. But yeah, please go ahead. I think there's some things that needs to be done, and that's the executive committee. I think you're the right people to do that, and also to put together a PowerPoint presentation that is made specifically for this drive to be successful, so that people know the rules before they decide to get involved. I think that's the most important, that people know what they're getting themselves into and that they are able to follow the rules before they decide to join. So thank you guys. I don't know what else you had in mind. But please let me know so that we can get this done.
I also want to ask Juras that if you develop any software or any system, I would highly appreciate that if you also teach us and share with the, not the teachers, share with the team, that would be very wonderful. Besides that, I don't have anything else to discuss today. Shukriya, you have anything?
No, I'm good as well.
Okay.
Thank you.
Hey guys, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so one thing, I don't know if you've discussed the entry level, but I've been harping on about us getting back to what it was when you came in and you upgraded to gold, and then the following was to move on from there. Is that being established, or is everyone agreeing?
Leroy. Yes, Leroy. Let me give you a short synopsis. Number one, when people join, they have 24 hours to meet 3 criteria. The first criteria is they have to upgrade up to gold from their own pocket. And within that same 24 hours, they have to bring in 2 of their people who would do the same thing. And within that same 24 hours, they have to attend a training webinar run either by Mo, myself, or you, or maybe someone else. But so far, it's just the 3 of us. And any one of those criteria, if it is not met, they will be removed and placed at the regular Zarfund, period.
I like it.
So do I love it.
Yes. Okay then. So let's execute it, implement the system immediately, and the record, as soon as finish, I will upload it in YouTube and I will share in the group.
Perfect, my dear. Thank you.
Thank
And
you.
yes, thank you. We will win this. Double win it. Thank you, Hannes. This is quite an exciting team. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Have
Love
a
you
good one.
all, leaders.
All right. Talk to you soon. Cheers.
Thanks guys, bless you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you.